Hey guys, this is Crisis169. It's Sunday. It's 1:15 p.m. a.m. in the morning or Monday morning. You know I like to make a week recap review, but also a review of the upcoming days and weeks. We are practically less than a month away until the release of the Xbox One X series, NS, and the PS5 uh, standard and digital edition. So we have one, two, about 3 weeks left. Now the election, of course, if you care about that, is less than 2 weeks away. Election. So we have about 3 weeks and some change. Come out on the 12th November, so it's 3 weeks away. About say 2 3 weeks away for the PS5 and Xbox series that come out. And my thoughts on the game prices and prices of consoles and the whole thing going up to this and leading up to this. My videos, you guys, are not sponsored by anybody. Okay, I'm gonna make it very clear. I don't have sponsors. I barely have 10 subscribers, so I'm not being paid by any means necessary by YouTube or anybody else. I have a full-time gig. I'm doing it for 15 plus years, so I'm doing quite well. That's why I don't really have video effects and pyro going off in the background. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the game, okay? The Xbox Series X and PS5 were releasing in a couple weeks. eBay already has them being sold or being priced at $199. I mean, at $999. It's just under $1,000. Once again, the hoarders are out trying to make their buck. People are dumb enough to buy it because they want their son and daughter to have PS5. So don't fall for the EA hoarders selling a console for $1,000. A lot of guys don't do that. Now, the mini games I want to talk about there on both sides. Call of Duty looks pretty good. Cold War, Ratchet and Clank. See, I made my decision on the PS5 because I know I didn't upgrade my PS4. I got a One X in my room. But if I was going to get both consoles, I'll probably get PS5 first and then One X series later on. We know more about the consoles now and what they can provide game-wise. All the PS4 exclusives that came out with the lifespan of PS4 will be day one on the PS5 to make more titles for the PS5. Of course, then again, if you already played them, you probably already have them. You probably own them anyway, digitally or physical anyway. It doesn't matter. But if you're new to the ecosystem, you're going to have Sony ecosystem. You get a lot of free games from nothing, right? Vice versa for as well as on the Xbox. If you're new to Xbox, you buy a One S or a One X, and you buy the you do the Xbox All Access and 24 months of Ultimate, plus you're paying off the console as well. Because 1 year of Ultimate is like $370. That's almost half, almost over half of the price of the One X, and it's actually paying for the One XS series. So that there is a good deal. So I didn't have that. I don't think somebody needs that. Because I'm in philosophy of this. You want something bad enough, you're going to save up for it. You know what I mean? You're not going to run out there and go buy a brand and off the shelf with no money along if you want to sell a kidney or whatever. But you're still going to have money to put gas in your car to work. So I'm not really running out there to go buy a console and save up money for a car, but also for a console. PS5 for it. Do I want an Xbox X series? Yeah, I do. But I'm not going to sit there and pay it because here's the thing, guys. I am a consumer who has, understanding of what we're getting into. Games are going to be $70 going forward. Yeah, even Ubisoft said they're going to do $70 after the first of the year. So games are going to cost about $10 more. And they're going to be the same broken ass game they were before. Paying $70 more ain't going to make EA fix, FIFA or Madden any faster next year. So you're going to be paying $70 for a broken game like you paid $60 for broken games. It's just one of those things called the circle of life. We're a bunch of goofballs to pay for it. Hopefully, the money they give us better experiences before people roll their eyes at that and say, yeah, go ahead and wait on that. Their prices, watch on. Now I'll be in a retirement home before EA and Activision start making games that have having tons of bugs and patches to them. But then again, we don't know. A lot of Watch Dogs Legion to be really good from Ubisoft. I don't know. Assassin's Creed could be a great game. Once again, we don't know until we get there. But I'm thinking with these new exclusives coming out, games coming out, they're going to try to make the best games they can run. And we all know that Halo Infinite has been pushed back until 2021. And does it hurt Microsoft? Probably does. But then again, though, in the sense of understanding Microsoft and how they are, they're doing a game service anyway. You're renting, you're leasing, you're practically renting a console if you buy it fully anyway, to play, to lease all the games they have. The game service. So I say, buy a One X and be happy with it. I like when I have my room. It's an older console. Who cares? I'm still getting a better experience than what I would have an original Xbox One, the base model. So, I know people want that creamy goodness and that explosions and all that One X series explosions and bolts flying around. Guys, I've been looking at stuff online, researching stuff. Not every game is going to be optimized day one for that. On both sides of the spectrum. It's going to be probably a couple game generations in before we start getting the explosion, like explosions and bullets flying around, blood flying on our screen, and our character rifle block off his face. You see smearing on the screen. That kind of stuff is going to be probably a couple months in, maybe even a couple years in. So we're going to see the same game. Yeah, so more powerful. Yeah, your old PS4 games and Xbox One games look better on both consoles. Yes, that's cool. Yes, the PS5 like maybe 10.30 teraflops, 1050 teraflops, and the Xbox is 2 teraflops above it. Who cares? I'll look at the One S, the PS5, PS4 Pro, and the One X. What's so better? The PS4 Pro sold better for a while there. So it's not always about what's on the hood. You pop a little great engine on that hood of the car, but if it doesn't drive, if it doesn't have, if transmission is shot, the car doesn't drive. What's the point of buying it? Like buying a car. Like I said, great engine roars loudly and proudly. Oh yeah, and transmission shot to hell. It doesn't drive. It just sits here. Well, that's good to do. No, it's not. They fix the train, they come about a couple $1,000. Well, tanks good, but tires are all flat or missing tires. Once again, my analogy is the Xbox is the car you're looking at, but it doesn't have a lot of games in it to really make it worthwhile as of right now. Now, when Game Pass, gets beefed up Ultimate with EA Play, with games like Titanfall and like that, Battlefield 1. Of course, the new Battlefield game should come right to EA Play probably a couple months after it rides. Make people pay $70 for it or wait. That'll time to tell. And how that'll work out. Will you wait 5 months to play it, or you can go out and buy it right now? I have Titanfall 2 on my Xbox One X. About $5, the Ultimate Edition with all the extra crap on it. And it's going to be on the free on EA. Doesn't bother me at all. Hopefully Titanfall 2 online count goes up a little more. Maybe about 1,000 or 2, or 5,000 maybe more people play. Because that'd be good to have. Because it's hard to find people playing sometimes. That sucks. But I digress to argue about that. So now the game services are good. Xbox surely wins out in that world. But the exclusive is always going to be number one, the PlayStation. They have better exclusives. People are more happy to buy a PS5 than they are to buy a One X. series, and it shows. Because people are not going to go buy a One X to go play Halo Master Collection on it, or X series. They want to play the good stuff. Play the good stuff. They want to play the good stuff and not wait a year and a half for the drop. That may not be better. Now, with the presentation they had and the reviews they had on Infinite, I think they pulled it purposely because the game looked like a 360 game. And maybe they'll optimize it better to run better on the One X and the One S and the X series and X Series S. And even going to the original Xbox base model if you still have that. But see, that's the problem between Xbox and Sony. Xbox doesn't have Sony doesn't have to do all this to PS4. They're gonna release, Spider-Man Miles and Ratchet and Clank on the PS4. People who bought Pros maybe a year ago won't have been, shifted out. So they'll get the higher frame rates and the creamy goodness, but they won't get the 120 and maybe 8K explosions and flying in the air and all that crap like that. They'll get the better model than the base model PS4 like I have. Yes, Spider-Man looks good on the base PS4. Pro looks a lot better on the X and PS5 is looking and also look and load, phenomenal. So that being said, though, why did I come to the conclusion of buying a PS5 and not an Xbox X series? For the same things that you guys, go eat out at a restaurant, China King, or eat out at a Golden Corral type establishment. You go with what you know. I know I have a One X at Christmas 2017. I know Xbox is going to give me a better service when it comes to games of service. All games on Xbox Studios that come right to the Game Pass where it is. Yes, I'm going to go out and go buy an extended hard drive, 1 terabyte preferably, to go experience that. It sucks, but I'm going to have to do that. Then I need room. I got games right now. I got 8 games somewhere right now that are all used up. Spaces I can't do it. So if I can get a hard drive, external hard drive, I mean 1 terabyte, maybe 500 gig, I don't care, and put it towards the games towards that. Begin the renting on Game Pass only. Maybe an SSD drive might work on a One X. I'm not gonna research more. No, if I got a One X drive, a One X, if I got an SSD plug-in external hard drive to a One X, it may load the game a little faster because I'll be downloading from Game Pass anyway. Ultimate anyway. Then that's good service. But see, I buy a lot of my games on Xbox that I own. I got about 7 or 8 games, and my 1 terabyte already used up. So I have to thin out the herd, or I have to buy an external hard drive or SSD drive if it will work for the One X. I moved too fast for the One X. But then again, if it works, hey, great. I have SSD, and I can just load instantaneously. No loading times. I don't know. That might give me a little more loading time faster, but also download faster too as well. My internet speed is 400 down, 20 up, etc. But I feel like that is the only option I have left. Because I'm not going to delete my games to delete the games I bought. I know I can delete on Red Dead 2, even though I own it. If we download later on, we're going to move to the SSD drive or hard drive, and that's fine. It's not a problem with me. But I'm looking at the games that are coming out, and I'm going to do that. Same with PS5. I'm going to go out and go buy an external hard drive for it. SSD, I'm going to have to. Probably at 500, maybe I get to 1 gig or 1 terabyte, maybe. No, if I only 5, if I go online to that one place that has it, MS whatever probably has it, and it has like 500 gig, but I only have left. I'll pick that up, I'll pop it in there, And I'll take the games that I want to play, and I'll put them on my main one. Secondly, one of the games that are, maybe PlayStation Plus games, free games to download. I download to that thing and play it off there. Or my other games are optimized for, like Assassin's Creed 3 or whatever, that I got for buying Odyssey and Origins. I played on those digital games and put the games that I know will be beefy on the main one. No, I'm gonna try to buy a disk space one. If I buy a digital one, I have to buy a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte one. Because I'm gonna need the extra room to download those 100 gigabyte damn games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and Battlefield. So I made the reason why I go to buy PS5, not because of the PS4 cold. Yes, that's one of the reasons, but because I know with PS5, Sony, I'm gonna get a better experience with them. I know the company. I've had to deal with them for a long time. They've given me a headache on returning equipment, getting stuff fixed. But you know what though? I've had a good time with them. When my PS4 burnt out, the power surge, it penalized me. The warranty covered it, sent it off, it took me a new one. In a box. Fortunately, I took out all the cables, the controller, and they gave me the console itself. And I'm very grateful for that. And the game too, the game was too, that they gave me back was anything else back. So that there was pretty cool, okay? And I can't argue with them with that. And that's why I'm trying to tell people. I made my decision based on my previous experiences. And I can't wait to have one. It's probably gonna be a while till I get one. A PS5. Because it's gonna take a while to get one of those damn things. And even the next series, I want an next series. People are gonna be fighting on one, killing each other for one. It's gonna be rough. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be rough to buy one of those things. And that right there is an issue that I'm gonna run into. They're all gonna run into. That if you buy one online and they sell it in the store, you pick up and people only hoarders buying them. They sell for like $1,000 on eBay. No, it ain't the PS3. It ain't the 360 PS3 era. Yes, games are looking better and faster than they ever were. But we're not back, 20 years ago where games, if you told me 25, 30 years ago, hey, Mark, you be playing a game on a disc, I'd probably look at you and laugh in your face because that came from the Atari, NES generation. Where I'm old enough, I just remember, barely remember the Atari. I remember the NES for a while. And games were fun back then too as well. Games are hard to make, and take money. They're not free, fall out of the sky for say so, So that right there, guys, is the reason why I'm buying a PS5. World-class exclusives. The UI, while I looked at the UI, is pretty cool. Now, I didn't play Call of Duty Cold War. A lot of people did. A lot of people liked it. People hated it. Of course, everybody hates Call of Duty for one another. There are some people that will praise it the day they die, and people curse it the day they die. It depends on what side of the fence you're on. I'm in the middle. I don't play Call of Duty. But every first-person shooter out there, you have your spin fun nose go into green camp and people who have to find game breaks in the game to cheat because they want to attempt prestige in 20 minutes or whatever. That's why I stay away from Call of Duty the last couple of years. Bought Call of Duty 2, World War II, because I like World War II. It was more like thing I run for a plan. But the game was fun, hey, whatever. Can't think it was hard as hell, but most of it was pretty fun. I didn't get on to, I got Battlefield 1, didn't like it that much. In fact, I got Battlefield 5 is okay. Like I said, though, the Battlefield games 4 and 3 and 4 are the best ones in my mind. But yeah, guys, it's really, you have to look at stuff now. We're less than a month away from the console coming out. 2 weeks away, actually. 2 weeks away, the game coming out. We're going to be playing games, new friends, updating PlayStation, listening to you, recording your conversations and parties. Well, people like, oh my God, I'm against that. Based on privacy. Wrong. I'm going to make a video about that here probably soon, but my short story is wrong. Ain't based on privacy. because you're paying PlayStation the right to use their services, and they can listen in if they want to. Same with Xbox and Steam. If you're using their video services, video chat, mic chat, whatever, off your internet, it doesn't matter your internet. You're using their services, their servers to access online features. Without it, you wouldn't be able to talk to them anyway. That being said, though, once again, it's like with chat rooms. Once said, it's not always taking the Kick and Instagram chat rooms. They're not always one on one. It's one in a million. Practically, people looking at that, especially people who wear badges, going at people who try to hook up young children. This is what we have all this big butter going on. Lots of sick people out there, folks. I know it's off topic though, but lots of people out there. My kids, they'll be getting PS5 and an Xbox One X for Christmas, and Sony doing that to me doesn't bother me because I'll just say fart for 5-6 hours. Fart this, fart that, just say it because it's funny. Hey, somebody listening? Fart, just because it'd be weird like that. And in fact, I hear saying fart all the time. And watching me do videos on my life, I'll say fart all the time. But I have no worry about them watching me or listening because they don't care. I'm using their services. I'm happy that they're listening on a conversation to me. Some weird freak trying to get some 12-year-old girl or boy. That kind of shit, it does happen on these game sites and Kick and PlayStation and Xbox. You gotta be careful. Some shit I heard on Xbox 360, I'm amazed that Sony, Microsoft and Sony, weren't watching their areas. Especially Microsoft when watching their party chats, listening to weird stuff going on. Now, if you shoot your friends online, yeah, it's one thing. But you gotta understand though, we're not, we don't own the servers. Sony, Microsoft does. Want to listen to servers? By all means, listen to how you want. I'll just say fart. I'll say they fart for 5 hours because it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'll just talk about whatever I talk about. And their monitoring doesn't bother me. Well, that's my video, guys. Really don't talk about that last minute though, because people whine about that. How, oh my God, Sony can't do that. How dare they? You use their services. You pay a month's subscription to use their voice services. They have the right to do what they want to do to keep people safe, children, women, whatever, even you safe. That's their right. That's what they're going to do. If you don't like it, I don't want to tell you. So, you guys, like, subscribe, turn notifications on, make sure I'm available to you know more about it. Appreciate it, guys. See you guys later. Peace out.